Hello guys, and today I have a very special video. First of all, hope you're alright and okay. And this is something I've never done before on this channel. It's not Bill and Bone because that's done. Best bits, hopefully out on the weekend. It's a bit hit and miss at the moment because of the amount of editing it's going to take me. Watch basically all 49 episodes, but I will try my best to get it out on Sunday or Saturday at the latest. So just keeping you tabs on that. But today is completely new. It's a Q&A. It's 150 subs Q&A. I was meant to upload it last weekend, however I've just not got round to it because I've been quite busy with other stuff in my personal life. So hopefully you understand that and all that. First of all, I say a massive thank you to everyone really for subbing and liking the series, the Bill and Bolton one, which sadly ended on Monday, but I couldn't really do this without you really. 150 subs. It might not sound a lot, but if you think there's 150 of you in a room subscribing to me, that's mental. That, like, I'm quite a shy person, and just meeting 150 people is like, fucking hell, what am I doing? But yeah, I'm on 161, so yeah, as you can see, it's a bit late, but just thank you for the whole support. And I got some questions. I asked people on Twitter. The people on Twitter have been using hashtag #AskTheAnchor, and I've got a few questions from a few people. So I'll hopefully answer the majority of them. If I don't answer all your questions, it's because both of you might have asked the same thing. So I'll interlink the questions so no one gets angry and all that. So yeah, let's get on with the first question. Also, the gameplay in the background is FM16. Sunderland save, yep. You know I hate fucking Sunderland, and somehow I've got a save with them. I got sacked by Norwich, and I moved to Sunderland, got them promoted to the Premier League. We're in massive debt, but that's not important. We are playing Southampton. I can't speak. We're playing Swansea, but let's slow. We're on extended highlights. Let's slow the game down. Let's take chill, and let's get on with the questions because I want to make this a kind of shortish video. So first question is from McGilvery FM, also known as Colm, and he asked, who in your opinion has been the best player at Norwich this season? If you didn't know already, I support Norwich. People thought I supported Bolton, but no, I do actually support Norwich. And that's a good question because as it stands, it looks like we're probably going to be back in the Championship next season. But for me, I think he's been a very consistent performer all throughout the seasons, even when we had our highs in around about September, October, and even when we have had our lows from about January to March where we didn't even pick up a win. It's got to be Johnny Howson, the number 8. He's on my banner, and he's been absolutely excellent. I think if we do go down, he'll have to go because he's got to be picked up by a Premier League team. He's definitely Premier League quality. And it would be such a shame to see him go, but Johnny Howson for me. Obviously Robbie Brady, massive credit to him. Since he's come in, he's been excellent. Last few games, like 5 or 6, it hasn't been too good, but hopefully he'll pick it up. And Wes Hoolahan, he's also been good, and probably Nathan Redmond. Inconsistent, but when he's on it, he's on it. So yeah, but for me, Johnny Howson stands out the most. Next question from Owen Harmon. Who asks, which of your FM legends would you dedicate a floating monument to? Now, this is a tough one because I was actually thinking about this for about a good 10 minutes. And I think from the Bolton series, you got to put a statue, or monument, should I say, of Schlong. He's been absolutely incredible, hasn't he? And I didn't expect his impact to be so big because we did only get him for, I think, less than £1 million from Swansea. Aren't we playing them right now? But Schlong, definitely for me. If someone wants to make me a monument on, like, I don't know, Photoshop or anything of Schlong, then do so. Make it good and send it to me on Twitter at TheAnchormanYT. Third question is from Michael at Mikey Barrett, who asked, who will be promoted from the Championship, with an up-down smiley face, which I love. The Championship is so tight. I'll put the table up right now. I am recording this before the games from the weekend. So when Borough played Birmingham, Brighton played Derby, and I think Burnley played QPR, or playing QPR, should I say. So I think first of all, Burnley will get promoted. Big Sean Dyche. I do like Sean Dyche. A couple of people don't like him, but I'm a big fan of his. I think Burnley will win the championship. I think they'll win against QPR. But I think I got Charlton on the last day, which they should easily win that. And it's between Borough and Brighton. They're on the same points. Borough do play Brighton on the last day of the season, which is of like the massive, biggest game ever, and I just can't see Brighton winning that. So in hindsight, I think I have to go with Borough. I think Borough and Burnley will do it in the autos. Playoffs is tough. You can't really call the playoffs, but Steve Bruce's Hull, just because of his experience and all that, I think they'll probably be in the final. And I do want Brighton to go up, to be honest. So I would have to say Brighton Hull playoff final be tight. So I think Brighton might sneak it. That would be the dream scenario, because Brighton. Great stadium. They got Chris Hughton as manager. So yeah, hopefully them. So basically the top three right now: Borough, Burnley, and Brighton to go up. So these two questions kind of interlinked. So I'll give them both out. So DJMFM says, "Who inspired you to make YouTube videos?" And AP Football says, "What got you into YouTube?" Basically the same question, isn't it? So really, before this channel, I had a couple of channels beforehand, like when I was younger. One was very varied content. It wasn't really one specific game. And then the second one was mainly FIFA. This started off because, really, Dr. Benji, really, Holm, also known as McGilver FM, basically said one day to me on Skype, like, have you checked this guy's content out? And it was when he won Serie A on the last day of the season. And I watched that video and I was like, holy shit, that is what scenes basically. So since then I've been watching Benji all the time. In the near future I'd like to do more collaborations. I've always said I want to do more. It's just finding the time for people and the Skypes to work, and it's not complicated, it's just annoying if it doesn't work. As it's saving the game, I'm going to answer another question. So another question, shall I say, comes in from AP Football, who says this: would you rather Norwich get relegated due to scandals or play for Ipswich, but this guarantees Norwich to stay up? Now this question, to me, seems pretty obvious. I wouldn't love to play for Ipswich, obviously, but I wouldn't mind it. You know, it's professional football in days, and if it guarantees Norwich to stay up, of course I'm going to play for Ipswich. And I would play for anyone, really. And I think if that happened to like a Liverpool fan or an Everton fan or Man United fan, or Tottenham fan to play for Arsenal, then I'm sure they would do the same. Next question comes in from Kappas, who's asked me, do you miss my Rocket League expertise? Well, the simple answer would be yes, because if you already don't know, then Kappas is pretty good at Rocket League. As you can see on the screen right now, I've brought up the goals thing for my friends. As you can see, I'm on 1,841, which is decent. But then look at Kappas, 2,324 goals. That's a lot of goals, isn't it? That's like 400 more, and I have like about 180 hours on the Rocket League on Steam. And I did do a video on Sergeant Ferb's channel. We played Rocket League, obviously, and I did say to him I was best Rocket League player in the FM community. Well, that's wrong. Kappas is. For sure. So if you think you're good at Rocket League, then 1v1 him, because you'll probably get smashed and probably never play the game ever again. Now Chubbers Tom asked, if you had just half an hour to spend with Gary Medine, what would you do with him and why? Well, it's a good question, Tom, because if I met and spent 30 minutes with Gary Medine, then I would be a very happy lad. Really don't know what I would do. I would just call him Gary McGoals, yeah, get him the vibes, yeah. But seriously, I'd probably like just have a little coffee with him and chill and talk about football and talk about his prestigious Bolton career and Sheffield Wednesday and many other. Blackpool on loan last season, yeah. He's a big time baller. I would take him to Norwich. There you go. I think anyone in the Championship, he's Bolton's top goal scorer with like 7 goals. That's decent. Bolton have scored like 30 goals all season. So, yeah, I think I'll just have chill and coffee with Gary. Another question from Tom, Coys or no Coys? Of course it's Coys. Come on, you Spurs! Coys. And third and final question from Tom, can you do a dramatic intro? No. Penultimate question of this Q&A comes from @DaveAsTheParty. He asked, best football match you've ever been to? I think first of all, it's got to be the player final, the Championship player final last May, when Norwich beat Middlesbrough 2-0. I'm sure Michael, who asked a question earlier, he wouldn't be happy because I've mentioned the player final again, but it was seriously the best out of my life, football-wise, obviously. Went with some friends, and it was just the whole of spectacle of going to Wembley, seeing your local club at Wembley, which I thought I would never see. And then we went to the playoff final and fucking won. It was amazing. I'll put a little video of my adventures to Wembley just after this clip. So a couple of other good games I've seen. Norwich 4, Ipswich 1, that was nice, and probably the craziest game, Liverpool 5, Norwich 4. Yep, that was fucking insane. So the final question of this Q&A goes to Keepers Official, who asked, face reveal, winky face. Now, I've got something for you keepers, and yeah, let's get the webcam on. Hi, it's me. Yeah, if you're wondering, this is an Ecuadorian mask. It's excellent. It's very warm indeed. Thankfully, it's really sunny outside. That's my cat Moss on the windowsill. Shout out to Moss. Thanks for being a human being. Not a human being. Thanks for being a lovely cat. I'm wearing a Croatian shirt for some odd reason. I like Croatians. It looks like a chef top, doesn't it? Have you ever thought? Look, chef. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. This is me, the anchor man. I'm wearing a mask. I'll put a picture of myself. On the left, that's the right. I'm not with this webcam business. I'll put it over there. Look, there you go. I'll put the picture of me over here. All right. It's my mic's slipping off, but I think it's a good time to end the Q&A. We're nearly done the game. So thank you guys for watching. You probably didn't expect the ending of the Q&A would be me wearing a flipping Ecuadorian mask, which is excellent. And Manchester United have just scored a third. I just keep adjusting my headset because it keeps falling off. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time in my new series. Goodbye.